nigga, I didn't know what the fuck this nigga was talking. But he meant that shit, so I had to respect it.
Case, you being rude because we're actually live right now.
Hey, ladies and gents.
See, listen, welcome to the Kickback Podcast. I am Jarard J. It's nice to see that you are joining us this evening, parting the rudeness that we've had by R&B superstar, two-time Grammy nominee, and platinum recording artist Case. That's not the way he is in real life. He actually loves everybody.
No, I do. I really do.
What's up, bro?
I'm good, yo. I didn't know. I just didn't know.
You didn't know? The funny thing is a story that you're telling we need to actually tell, but we'll do it in a second because first we got to introduce our guests. So we always have good guests in here, and it's always good as we continue to celebrate Hip Hop 50. It's always good to have people in here that, you know, are substantial, first of all, but secondly, live this culture. You know what I'm saying? And have been successful in this culture and have navigated their way, you know, because of this culture. And that's the beautiful thing. So today, no exception. Today, we have, in my opinion, first of all, the dude's range is incredible as an actor. That I got to tell you that first because of the different projects he's in. You've seen him in Black Lightning. You've seen him in Wu-Tang, the Saga, which I'm on episode 7, season 3. Don't spoil nothing for you, boy. And you've seen him in BMF. I thought he was about to get his head blown off in BMF.
I promise you I did too.
I thought he was about to catch these bullets in BMF. But luckily he didn't.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Lowry is in the building. What's up, baby?
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all, man.
Yo,
Welcome.
I thought Mitchell will give you that work in that episode, boy.
Yeah, man.
Not yet.
You didn't think so?
No, not yet. Just not right now.
Boy, when you walked up on, I was like, oh, snap. It's about to go down over here, man. How was it in BMF, man? Because here's the thing about BMF.
Yeah.
We know it's a 50 project. We know how 50 gets down. 50 is one of the most astute businessmen I've ever seen in my life. Just 100. An incredible dude. First of all, how'd you get the role? And secondly, how was it working on that set?
Man, like, so I'm grateful for, man. Thank y'all for having me. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? And then like, just that story by itself, man. My whole career, I'm going to say this, it's been serendipitous. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa, go back. Because some of these niggas ain't. I know some of these niggas personally.
Okay.
They just logged off.
It's like, huh? Wait.
You can't do that. You can't.
I already had to work today. I wasn't ready for it. Go ahead.
I know some of these niggas personally.
Yeah. Okay. So
and they sitting there like, yeah. You don't know what the Just want to put that out there.
Yes,
fair enough. You're right.
Yeah.
So just aligned divinely. You know what I'm saying? Like not like. I didn't plan it.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Yeah.
I couldn't have planned it. You know. So essentially, I auditioned for a role named. It was another role. I ain't gonna say the role.
Yeah.
But I auditioned for one role, and then my agent got back to me. It was like, hey, you didn't get cast in that role, but you got another role.
Dig that.
But it's a co-star. Do you and I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah,
like,
let's go.
Can we? I did say, can we negotiate guest stars? She was like, we'll see. They went back to the table. They was like, no, they're not moving. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's run it. Co-star. And so when I got the script, I saw the name on the joint. It said Shaquela Mims, and I'm like, yo, this is Shaquela. 4 years ago, we ran into each other at a dinner because one of our cohorts, she was going off to LA. So she was like, yo, we're gonna work together one day. And I was like, bet, you already know I love your work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, I love your work. Boom, boom, boom. So I sent her a text. I said, yo, Shaquela, I got the script, and this is you. You wrote it. We finna work. She was like, oh, you have no idea. She said, I wrote that role for you, bro. She was like, and I told them that nobody can play that role but you.
Dig that.
And I was like, yo.
See?
I said, I owe my life to you. She said, you don't mean your life. Just do your shit.
Yeah.
Do your job.
Do your job.
Because I already pitched you and I pushed you. Just go to work on it. And I was like, all right.
It's you.
That's it.
I love that.
So what's for
That's
you is for you.
It's for you,
That's
Ladies
it.
and gentlemen, you heard his explanation.
That's it. You just got taught some things. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But you know, that's the way the life is. Like, it's the same kind of thing happened to me. Like, I just started acting over the past year.
Yeah.
And I got 3 roles in the past year, and all of them were the same way. Like, none of them were nothing that was planned. It just happened that way. Shout out my boy Deshaun Hardy. You did a movie, kind of the same type of situation where
I did like 3 movies.
Yeah, and but it was a situation where it just happens certain type of ways. You know what I mean? And then when it happens, it's your responsibility to go in there prepared.
Gotta be prepared.
Can't
You gotta
nobody
go
do
in there
that for you.
prepared.
Can't nobody do that for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
People can open up the doors and
Yeah.
open up opportunities, but if you go and smash the opportunity,
That's why there's no luck. It's when opportunity and preparation meet.
yeah, there it is.
That's luck.
There it is.
Right. Facts.
Right.
Wow,
and that's
man.
the world we live in.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
world we
saying?
live
And I
in.
think, you know, you're on this role, man, where, you know, it's starting to be a situation where people are like, oh, that's old boy.
Yeah.
And see, you're already showing so much range because a lot of people get typecast.
That's true.
A lot of people get put in situations where you can only do this.
Yeah.
Because nobody's gonna look at you seriously to do nothing else.
Do nothing else.
You know, nigga outside the liquor store.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
Yo, boom. So listen, hear me out. You the nigga when he walk out, he give a pound. It's always that.
No, but that's the real.
You gotta say
real.
what you talking about, Willis.
Yeah. That's it. That's typecast.
That's typecast. And so
And can I just add, man? May I
please
add? One thing one of my acting coaches told me, like when I first started acting, he was like, "Listen, y'all." He said, "What's the key word in typecast?" Everybody was like,
Type.
He was like, "Cast." He said, "Keep getting cast, and then eventually you show them what you're capable of. The more that you." I was like, "Oh."
Somebody tell Steve Urkel this shit.
Yeah.
This nigga didn't listen.
Right.
I was at the crib like, nigga, stop this shit. The nigga kept going.
But now
It's too late.
Well, you know what?
He did that shit for 73 years.
He did. He
typecast himself.
Not 73
Not
years.
73.
Nigga did it for 73
He
years.
did it for a while.
Nigga, I was young as fuck when he started that shit.
Him and Alfonso Ribeiro. You know what I'm saying? Like these type of characters.
But he started on Broadway.
Oh, that's facts. He sure
was the
did.
tap dance
He did, but
Dance kid.
nobody know that.
And
like
then
you know Carlton. That's what you know.
but No,
you know?
that's what y'all know, but that's not typecast. Now he don't give a fuck. He just love white women.
Wow. Okay.
No, he will gladly yell it out. No, you ever seen that video? He's like, I fucking love white women.
Haven't seen
I'm not
that.
making this
I
up.
feel like you're
seen
making
it.
that up.
I promise you, if I send it to you, you owe me $300.
I don't have 300.
No, 500.
I don't have 500. I got nothing.
Wow.
I take checks.
He stands strong on that too.
No, the nigga got up at the club. He was like, yo, he was this type of drunk. Let me tell you something.
Hey,
I fucking love fucking
you
white
can't hold that
girls.
against him if he was that. Yes, you can. Yeah,
Sure you can.
Yeah, I'm holding that
Yes,
against
Because
him.
you know why? A drunk mind speak the truth.
That's true. That is
Look
true.
at his wife.
Uh-oh.
She ain't colored.
Okay. But that's an interesting concept, and as we just kind of happen to go there, like
so much further to go.
as an actor, being typecast is something that's a fear. You know what I mean?
is.
And nowadays, it's so easy to get typecast. You know what I'm saying? Because of some of the roles. Like here's the deal: if you play your role right so well. There's a such thing kind of as playing a role too good. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't get another role that's opposite of that quick enough, you have that issue.
You do. And
So as an actor, does that kind of
I thought it was for a moment.
Yeah.
And then I was blessed to be able to like really dive deeply in the independent film world.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, I was a basketball coach in one film, in the short film, and then another film I was a guidance counselor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they were like, yo, we can see you in these different spaces.
Yeah.
So now I get to put that on my
Yeah.
reel. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, guess what?
He can do different
I can
stuff.
Do,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Because some people, some of your biggest stars in front of a screen they have that issue.
They
you know,
do.
we can name some.
Yeah,
I mean, they do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and it's unfortunate because you're like, man, this person's got a lot of talent.
Right.
But it's got to the point where, a lot of it has to do with strategy. A lot of it has to do with the fact. It's not.
It's music.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
Right.
It's not. But
It always been talent and bullshit, but it's mostly bullshit.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But I feel like acting though, Case, I don't know, maybe I feel like acting is different because when you're acting, it's very unforgiving. Like if a person is acting and they're not that good, you really can't. You can hide it in
So
music.
you saying a motherfucker that suck doing music? You
I know.
you don't hear it right
How many
away?
people you know that can't sing in real life and their song is cool? Like, let's be honest.
That's
That's
wow.
you.
That's a good
I'm a
point.
music snob, I've been told. And so I'd be like, yeah, fuck this song. I'm that nigga. I'm getting that shit as a tapestry. Fuck this song, nigga.
I can see us losing sponsorships right now.
Yeah, well, guess what? We go get some more.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying though, like acting is unforgiving because we're watching and you have to be believable.
Yeah, you do.
I gotta believe that what I'm seeing
Is-
is that and not the person.
Correct.
Versus if it's a singer or whatever the case is, he can get auto-tune, he can he or she can do all that type of stuff in
can
the
work
song. If the song is pop, it's a single, we forgive it.
We totally forgive it.
But if you go on TV,
And then I catch that shit 3 years later, be like, so
Yeah.
can't sing.
Yeah.
I told you
Yeah.
motherfuckers that 4 years ago.
Exactly.
And
But the song still has success. But
Correct.
as an actor,
Fuck your
it's
song.
different.
It's so different.
You know what I'm saying? It's different.
so different.
And we've all seen actors be like, oh, that's terrible.
Let me tell you who was
Yeah.
the
You know
what I
worst
mean?
actor I ever saw.
Who?
I'm going to say it out loud.
Please do.
But he got so much better.
Okay.
Bokeem Woodbine.
Wow.
When he was in Strapped.
Wow.
Remember Strapped with Fredro
Remember
Starr? They was
Strapped?
Hell yeah, I remember
nigga,
that.
I was like, who the fuck did this?
I remember that.
The nigga, he was horrible.
Damn, I don't.
But he got better.
Yeah.
Nigga, you need to watch it.
I get to go.
Actually, he might fuck up your shit.
You know,
might watch that shit.
And actually, shout out to Bokeem.
But he got so much better. Yeah, he's dope.
I feel like he's one of the most.
He worked on it.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the most underrated actors out there. You know how many projects he's been in?
Yeah, I understand. I'm not gonna go that far.
He's been in a lot of stuff and played different roles and all that kind of stuff.
man.
But I see what you're saying too, because at first he was like,
So you saw Strap?
yeah, of course.
And listen,
Wow, damn.
that shit made my ass hurt. It was so bad. Nigga,
we love you, Bokeem.
Okay. No.
Shout out Bokeem.
I just say I love the nigga.
Yeah,
But
facts.
I really love him because I feel like he knew that and he kept working.
kept going,
And
yeah.
that's the part I respect. I respect
And that's
that
dope.
part.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Case,
No, I
'cause-
respect that part.
Yeah. Because I definitely we've all had that moment with that experience where it's like, all right, I'm just getting into this.
We all gotta always keep working.
Let's
you know
go.
what I'm saying? Let's
And
go.
I respect that. I respect
and now
that.
you see the growth.
Yeah,
And that's a beautiful thing.
And I
too.
think the important thing for people that are watching that are not on that side of the industry, I think the important thing is for them to understand the ins and outs and intricacies that happen as an actor that are not on the TV, are not on the screen. Which it's the preparation, it's the getting into your character, and people have different things that they do.
Yeah, different
you know, they
techniques.
have different techniques
Yeah.
of getting into their character. What do you do to get into your character?
It's more of like backstory. I do a deep dive into the character's backstory, and then that helps me like tap in. Like, okay, I know what my mom. You know what I'm saying? I know who my dad was. I know what kind of what dysfunctional family or we lived in a great family. So I do the like super intense backstory to help me like bring that to life.
Yeah.
When it comes to like action, it's like, all right, I'm already there. So these words are just I'm just saying the words,
part of the
but
story.
but I know who I am.
Right.
That's most important for me.
What's the most challenging role that you played so far? Like not challenging where the audience would know, but challenging where you was like, damn, I'm kind of starting to doubt if I'm gonna kill this or not. Like, what's that role for you so far?
Like honestly, and that's you said what people don't see on TV. Like I've done like at least 40 to 60 stage plays.
Wow.
And one of the stage plays that I did, man, it was no dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Oh, your role.
Yeah.
All improv.
No.
He
The
just fucked me up.
whole play was no talking.
now
no
fuck up
talking.
again.
Okay.
There was no talking in the whole play.
No.
There were no
I need an
words.
explanation here.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like, what are we looking at?
So
Right?
you niggas was miming?
No.
Hold up,
Yo,
nigga.
Case, that's real.
No, I'm saying you
No,
niggas.
seriously. Yeah. Well, no, we weren't miming, but we were just. I was trapped in the basement. I had gotten molested as a child.
Okay.
And kidnapped.
Okay.
So it was about this young boy who was kidnapped as a child when he was like 13. Well, no, he started out. Yeah, he was 11, and then when they saw me, I was 26. So I had been in this basement for all this time, you know, and I was just going through my daily routine. I would feed the cat that was not in the room. I feed the cat in the window. I would play my piano. I would play my plastic friends. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I was like,
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow.
molested. It was molested.
Yeah, let's use molested because
No, we can say rape. It's like a thing.
let's not.
But that's when you know who can act.
No. It was I was being molested. The child me was being molested, and then
This nigga here.
God.
I feel like he's about to get off on this.
I wasn't being.
He's getting off on this.
I wasn't being raped. I was being molested.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
He showed your face.
Yeah, correct.
And you had to mimic that.
But that was a play. This was a play. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That takes chops right there. That takes.
And so when people didn't see, I was like slapping myself, man, in the back. I was doing it. I was giving and envisioning the pain that
that you would go
this
through.
person would have
Yeah.
put me through
Yeah.
in order to like live it. Like,
Yeah.
That's when
truthfully.
you know who can act. When it's no dialogue. Yeah.
That's I ain't never seen that.
No, I have.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
Is it a movie? There's a movie or
There's a
something.
movie.
It was a Twilight Zone episode.
Oh snap!
Yep.
So you taking it back? Wow.
No, but that's real shit. You know who can act when there's no dialogue.
No dialogue.
Because motherfucker can fake the words, but
Yeah.
I think that
when
and also
you can't talk.
yeah
Emotion.
that and
you
another
have to emote.
Emote.
yeah that's true.
different level of
That,
emotion.
yeah.
That's no
Yeah.
facts.
And another instance in which a person is amazing is if they're in a production by themselves, like I Am Legend.
Ooh.
Right?
Nah,
Like,
that's not as hard as.
I don't know about that. I feel like that would be hard. I feel like that'd
being
be.
in production by yourself, you can get lost in the role, and you can do that.
But there's
That's
nothing to
different.
interact with though. Like there's no
Yes,
like.
there is. You interacting with what you know about the character and in the setting you're in. When you're in a situation where you can't talk,
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to emote with your entire body.
Yeah.
But you can't. This is what we usually emote with.
Right.
We manifest anger with our voices.
Yep.
I get
happiness,
joy,
sadness,
everything comes from here. When you take that out of the equation, I'm trying.
No, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. Good point.
That was a challenge, the most challenging I'd ever been, you know, as an actor. And I think Tom Hanks did that when he did. He was
Castaway.
on that. Yeah, Castaway.
Yeah,
but he fucked that soccer ball.
Yeah.
Nah, I seen it behind the scenes. He fucked that soccer ball.
Of all the things to remember.
No, I've been trying to forget it for years, nigga. But like some shit like that. Yeah. But I've seen shit. I'm like, yo, when you can't talk, man. That's a different level of emotion. Because, like I said, we use our voice to.
Yeah, you right.
Correct. It forces you. It forces you to tap into the senses.
If it's in you, it's gonna come out of you.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
and if it's not, nigga, you going home.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Out of the roles that the BMFs, the Wu-Tangs, the Black Lightnings, which one of those roles was one that you had to try the hardest to get into?
I mean, I'm honest. It was Wu-Tang.
Was it?
Yeah, because I knew, I was like, yo, this cat right here. Like, first of all, he's Jamaican. I'm like, let me see.
Yeah, you gotta find
that.
Yeah.
And then when RZA got on the phone with me, he was like, yo, God, this dude, he didn't talk a lot, but when he did talk, everybody listened.
Oh wow! Okay.
And I was like, oh.
So you got some coaching from RZA when you were doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. He asked you what chamber you was in.
He didn't ask me what chamber. I was like, damn.
That was one of the best conversations I ever had.
What? Huh?
So okay.
Yeah.
So dig, if you will, the picture.
Yes, sir. Let's dig.
The year is 1996. I think Touch Me, Tease Me came out in April.
Okay.
I went to the Wu-Tang studio in May.
Yeah.
So me and RZA sitting at the board.
In New York.
Yeah, Staten Island.
Okay.
He's like, hey, yo, God. Yo, what chamber you was in when you made that Touch Me, Tease Me joint? Now in my head, I'm panicking. Because I'm like, the fuck does that mean?
What does that mean?
I did the Kanye. RZA, what does that fucking mean? But no, he's sitting there, he's looking at me. I'm like, oh, this nigga's serious. I don't know. I just made it. And nigga, I'm like, I don't know how to answer this question, sir.
Yeah,
this shit's crazy.
Yeah, you have to break that down for me a little bit.
Give me,
but he mean that shit.
Yeah.
But
like,
what was
be on some different shit.
But what was your answer? You didn't answer him?
I said, I just told you.
You said, I don't know.
A God.
And
I was like, nah, I just made that shit.
And he accepted that anser from you?
He probably was like, yeah, this nigga, he don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
he's
not with me. He's not with me.
You feel me, God? Yeah. Now, Ghost and Ray, them is my niggas. I can talk to them all day.
Oh, man.
Now, Riz is different, but you know what? To have a mind with that type of creativity,
that's a different mind.
It's a different type of mind that you have to have.
Different mind,
man.
You know,
to have that vision.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Because the vision, and even
the vision is
him telling his story like on Wu. It's like, yo, this brother had the vision to
at a young age.
At a young age.
Yeah,
because most of us don't get vision until we get older. We get some more wisdom.
Yes,
he had that shit.
And even then, you don't know how to put your vision in the practice.
That you don't.
You just be like, oh, I wish I could do this, but you don't know how to really do it.
Nah.
That dude went out and did it. You know what I mean? And it was amazing.
Unless you the RZA.
And as you're watching the Wu-Tang series, you're looking at it. The thing that kept me into it was I knew that RZA and Meth and all of them had strong influence in it. Correct. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared to watch it because I was like, man, it's gonna be some fluff and some bullshit, and I didn't know at that point that the actual clan was a part of it. But when I saw that, I said, oh, okay, now this is about to be good. Because you know, you hear every different Wu-Tang story in the world as to how things developed and all that. Yeah. But watching it and now seeing that it was actually directly influenced by the real members, now it makes you sit there and be like,
I knew that.
You know what I mean?
Because I know how.
Right.
RZA get down.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, where, because when I saw when Ray and Ghost, when they was shooting at each other, I was like, yo, was that real?
I didn't know that.
They told me that story in the studio one day when I was doing a song with LL Cool J.
Okay, well, you gotta tell us about this now.
So
talk to the mic though. The mic need to hear you first.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. So we in the Hit Factory in New York. Here's the funny shit. Dr. Dre is across the hall, and he came in and was like, yo, you. Like me, he's like, yeah, nigga, you dope. Like, nigga, I was about to say that to you, nigga.
Dr. Dre said that?
Dr. Dre came, he's like, but somebody had told me that Dr. Dre loves you. So he came, he's like, yo, nigga, you dope. So Ghostface came down.
Word.
Now me and LL was working on some shit. And Ghostface, so now we in the hallway.
Which never came out, by the way, and I don't even have it, but I'm getting it.
No, it's out. One of them came out.
Okay.
It's on the GOAT album.
I'm getting it.
And so me and Ghost is in the you know, in Hit Factory, it's like it's a door.
He said, you know, like we
I
all
like-
been there.
yeah,
This
I'm
is
like,
my,
I-
see,
yeah, I
that's
don't
why I
know,
like
like-
motherfuckers like him. Ain't nobody's room in the Hit Factory but you, motherfucker.
bad.
Oh, yeah, you know. It's right.
Sue's been-
Yeah,
Since
he
we're
been
not
in
talking
there.
to you right now, you're not part of this
Yeah, but
conversation.
he's here. He's at the
This
table.
is some bull crap. I don't
Well,
like how
anyway,
you did.
so
I
me
don't
and
like
Bo-
how you did that right
No,
there.
no,
Like,
no. You know what? My bad. Apology to you.
okay, fair enough.
So we sit there, we
Matter of
talking.
fact, unplug all this shit. I'm not. Sorry,
Fuck all this shit.
Sorry, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
me and Ghostface, we getting fucked up, and we sitting there talking, and nigga, cause you know he's wild animated. He's
Yeah,
like, yo,
man.
word guy, nigga, tore up his
Yeah,
lap.
yeah.
Like he's like that.
Yeah.
Funny shit. Every time I see Meth, we be somewhere. This nigga get that. Is that my nigga? This nigga dropped down and came, and then we seen him at the airport. Like 2 years, he was like, nigga. Yeah, that was my nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But you didn't. You was telling.
I started the Wu-Tang Clan.
But you was telling the story.
I just did.
That was it?
We was out there. I said they was animated. Pay
Okay.
attention.
Oh,
fuck.
okay. Yeah.
See, now you throwing them off, and they don't need that.
No, I'm not throwing anybody off. We want to hear the whole story.
That was it. I can't tell you the rest of the story.
Oh, okay.
Then just say that then. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I shouldn't have to say that. To
You kind of have to say that.
I kind of don't.
Doesn't he have to say that? Thank you.
I
He
was
said
waiting.
serendipitous. He didn't say for those who don't know.
I
No.
was waiting for it. I was like, all right, they shooting at each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
that's
what you was talking about. So
Oh, well, I forgot niggas. I'm about
Okay.
to shoot at you when we get
that's
outside.
fine.
But no, shoot at you niggas like movie director.
Right,
But
okay.
no. And he was talking about that shit. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That
I
niggas
didn't know
is
that.
tight now.
Yeah,
I didn't know that
man.
until I was
And they
watching the show.
tightest.
Of them
Yeah,
two. Them two.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that goes, though.
Man, bruh, like that was like something that really threw me. Like,
Me
wow.
too.
I was
Me
like,
too.
wow, man.
Yeah.
That's brotherhood right there, boy.
And a lot of other things I didn't know that have come out in the series too. Like I didn't know about how close they were with the mom, and also in one of the latest episodes when she was getting abused by. I didn't know nothing about all that and the way that they dealt with that. Like I was like, they're dealing with real life issues while they are on their meteoric rise. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying? I thought that was dope.
That's how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Life don't stop.
It don't stop.
It don't
Yeah.
stop.
It doesn't stop. So that was like, all right, man. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So in those conversations with him, because obviously
Yeah.
he's coaching you through it, like in those conversations with him, that I just can imagine how you're sitting back talking to him like, okay, this is y'all story. Like I have to do this justice. And you're on the phone with me telling me how you want it done. Like, was there some nerves involved there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yes, sir.
Right.
That's it. I was
Right.
like, he said, and we need you to bring this to character because this is a real person.
Yeah.
Like, we're basing this off of a real person. And I was like, wow, I'm thinking, can I research him? But then he said, no, he's not alive anymore.
Oh.
And I was like, oh,
Okay.
Okay. So respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they around when you
That's
were?
hard to play.
Yeah.
Were they around when you were filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the RZA, he was
Like
not
this.
the director. Yeah, well,
That's his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
it.
That's
Yeah.
his shit. I know.
Wow, that
I
was
know
it.
that's his shit.
That was it.
I know. They already know. So
Yes.
That's
And
crazy.
He would always, and when you know you did good, he would say bong bong.
bang bang.
That was like
bang bang.
oh,
Yeah, I already
okay.
know.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
They get
right.
Bang.
Yeah.
Bang bang.
Yeah,
I already
yeah,
know.
yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
I fuck with the RZA.
What an amazing
Yeah,
story
man.
that is, though.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm
man.
saying? And I think the way that they did it, in my humble opinion, really brought everybody closer to the struggle and the journey that they went through as men.
Men. Yeah.
Right? Not forget about
Them
as
my
rappers.
rappers,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
As men, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're coming from two of y'all tried to kill each other, literally.
Dehumanize artists.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Because they attach
Yeah,
to the art.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So when you get to see like, damn, they went through that, or wait a minute, you mean tell me that they got a hit record out, but they dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Like people feel
Right.
like you got a hit record out, then life is great. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's what the way audience
Yeah,
looks.
you know how I know people dehumanize artists? Because I've had plenty of people come up, sing. Motherfucker, it's 7 in the morning.
I got a cold, motherfucker.
No, not even that.
Right.
No. Oh, you acting funny because I got all your albums. Okay, first of all, stop acting like you did me a favor.
Yeah.
You bought it because you liked it.
Because you liked it.
Second of all,
Wow.
you don't know if my mama just died.
Yeah.
You don't know if I just see my girl with in her mouth.
Right.
You don't know what's going
No,
on.
you
I'm
have-
just like you, but
Yeah.
people don't, and they be like, "Oh shit, I ain't think of that."
Yeah.
because they kind of detach the two from each other.
each
People
other.
are people, though.
So let me
they
ask
are.
y'all this: do you
They
feel
are.
like that comes with the territory because there's a lot of beautiful things that
Yeah, it
happen in
does.
your position?
Yeah.
Do you accept the fact
You
that
just have
that
to know
comes
how
with
to
the
handle it.
territory? Because there are a lot of people that are in positions like the two of you that don't accept the fact that that comes with the territory, and there are people who can be really, really pretentious towards people and really, really arrogant towards people because of that same concept.
Well, Well, they probably never had the struggle that I had. I never been like that. Like,
Yeah, true. I can attest
I don't
to
know
that.
how to be like. I used to be homeless, so I don't know how to do that shit.
Right, but you know what I'm saying though.
No,
like,
I feel you. And I almost said somebody's name, but apology to you.
Yeah.
yeah. But no, it's motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
And in the acting world, same thing.
It's for me. It's humbling to me, bro. Like when somebody comes up and says, "Hey, man, you killed that role.
Yeah.
Like you really did your thank you. Like, man, keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep doing it." And I'm like, wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Or somebody was like, yo, that's 2 bits. And I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on? And they're like,
Yeah.
Can we get a picture? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's
know
go,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nigga, Remy Ransom just hit my car.
You know what I'm saying?
That type of shit.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
That's very real. And I'm blessed because I haven't experienced people saying,
Case just threw up on my fucking shoe. Throw the fucking shoes away.
Right,
yo.
dummy. What are you doing?
I haven't experienced that yet. So yeah, but it's been a it's
Oh,
been
you
a
got to throw
beautiful-
up with somebody's shoes. It'll change your life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't point at me.
I was stretching.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna throw up on nobody's shoe.
Prepared for that because
You don't have a microphone, sir.
actually
That's a camera. That's not a microphone.
they can hear you. You have
Can y'all hear him? I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking
you're a
with you.
generally nice guy.
Yeah.
Like I never seen you mad.
God.
So, but,
Hold my beer.
but as your stardom
Grows, yeah.
and you start separating from people, are you prepared for that, or you want to still be the same J Loud?
Nobody can answer that question.
And that's what I was about to say. I don't know if I can answer that because honestly, the human in me wants to be like, hey man, I'm not gonna change, but I don't know what more.
You have to adapt to what comes at you.
what
Yeah,
comes at
yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I didn't change, but I wasn't Michael Jackson famous.
Yeah.
Because right now you're
That's-
accessible, and
that's-
it's at some point,
Yeah, I'm
you're not
gonna
going
be.
to be.
Damn,
And
that's
with
tough,
that
man.
part of you know what I mean? Because your personality, I don't think you is gonna allow that.
And that's funny too, because one of the guys on the set, he was like, "Yo, bro, do you have security?" And I was like, "What?
Right.
For what, bro?"
Secure as fuck, nigga.
I ain't no punk. What you mean? Ain't no security?
He's like, "Yo,
Security's
people don't be-
nuts,
Yeah,
nigga. I don't
let's-
get
I'll put
yeah,
cases on all of you niggas.
Yeah.
Around like you're not you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a fair question
That-
though.
but it was a fair question. I said, "I
It'll
I
reveal
feel
itself to you.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to
That's
say.
it. Yeah, that's how I did it.
Got it.
Do you think
That's
that,
beautiful.
to piggyback off what Sus is saying, do
Yeah.
you think that those characteristics are always within a person, and then all of a sudden when they get exposed, that's when they, or do you think you actually have to develop those characteristics?
Man, I think it's a combination of both. I think some people do have it, like some people are just maybe assholes.
Yeah, yeah.
Just in,
And
already,
just in life.
you know what I'm saying, in life. And then when they get that, they're like, yo.
Well, money only makes you more of what you already are.
That's wow.
Do you,
that a long
okay,
time.
but okay, do you really believe that though?
I very much believe that.
More of what you already are. Because I've had this is a great conversation.
Whatever you are, money's gonna amplify that. If you're an asshole, it's hard to be an asshole when you broke. I know some broke assholes, and I respect them. But it's hard. But whatever you really, really are, because once you get money, you feel free. So you feel free to be whatever is inside of you. Money only makes you more of what you already are. I'm telling you. Wow. I know that. And people say, well, they got money and change. No, there's another thing I noticed, that when you get money, people change their perception of you, which makes them think that you changed. Wow. But see, I never really had that problem, because if you meet people that know me for 40 years, they be like, one thing I say about this nigga,
He never changed.
he's like, he's the same nigga.
Same nigga, yeah.
Now, sometimes that's bad,
Right.
but I don't know how to be any different.
Right.
But money only makes you more of what you already are. Wow. If you beat up women when you was broke,
You gonna
nigga, when you get money and you feel like you can get away with it and pay it off, you gonna beat the shit out of women.
Wow.
Money makes you more of what you already are, because money equates in your brain to freedom.
And power.
Empower, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And so now you're empowered and you have the freedom to be who you
Where
really are.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is a
that's a good
conversation
point.
I've
That's a
had
great point.
with a
That's a
few
great
people, and it's cool to get different perspectives on this, because another perspective of it can be that when you get money, you start being more careful. Depending on your maturity level in life. Like if you get
already careful.
Well, not necessarily. Like what I'm saying is, like, let's say you got a person who is at kind of a decently mature stage in life. They've been through some stuff. They've experienced some loss, right? So they know what it's like. So then all of a sudden they get some money and they don't want to be what they think will be detrimental
Yeah, but
to
that's,
them
only,
having the
that's
money.
only one part of it. That's not who they are as a person. That's an action.
Possibly,
that doesn't define who you are as a person.
Okay.
As a person, whoever the fuck you are, you're going to be that. When you get money, it's going to be amplified. But I feel you on that.
Yeah.
But that's ancillary. I'm sorry. That means that's off to the side, ladies and gentlemen. But
yes, sir.
No. But seriously,
Yeah.
whatever you are at your core, when you get money, that's going to intensify because now you're free and you feel untouchable. You feel untouchable.
Well, Jay.
Listen,
you got it.
I got it. Yeah, and that's something that happens. Is gonna, like you said, it will come to you because Susan, I want to be like,
they reveal
I
itself.
want to be giving and open, and people can come up to me and be like, hey, can I? But you're right. At a certain point, it's like if we eating dinner, like it was one time I was eating, and I was like, yeah, no, it's cool, and then she was like, you didn't have to, you didn't have to do all that for them. Like you could have just been like, hey, I'm eating dinner right now, so I mean I appreciate it. But
I
I'm
learned
eating
that
with my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got a better one. So I was at the Shark Bar in New York, the one on 72nd.
Yeah.
Having dinner with my mom, 72nd in Columbus.
Correct.
Right? Having dinner with my mom. Now my mom looks crazy young.
Yeah.
So
She does.
Yeah.
She's very young.
So this chick, she wanted to take a picture. I'm like, I'm eating dinner. She wanted me to sign something.
Okay.
There was no smartphones then. You had to sign
Yeah,
shit.
you had to sign. Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, I'm eating dinner right now. She sits at the table across from me. Like,
Waiting on you.
so I started eating slower. Wow. How about the bitch called? I'm only calling the bitch because I don't know her name individually. She calls Wendy Williams. Like, yeah, Case was out to dinner.
Oh, I heard about this.
Yeah,
That's
nigga,
right,
this
I heard
when I was
about
with
it.
Mary. He's like, and it wasn't Mary. Yeah, bitch, it was my mother. So,
I remember this because that's when you was with Mary. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I remember that. Damn, that's crazy though. If you think about that, like
but people don't like.
it's such
people
a double-edged sword
dehumanize-
though.
Such a super double-edged
Because if you
sword.
mistreat a
Become
person,
dehumanized.
like because if the
Think
way
about how
I,
motherfuckers did fucking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Right.
He wasn't a human to people anymore.
but
He
here's
wasn't.
the double-edged sword to that though. When you're an entertainer, you're only as successful as your fans make you, right? So you got to think about this a couple different ways. Like if your fans all of a sudden do not become fans anymore,
Yeah.
you lose.
But here's
So-
what you also have to, and that was my biggest thing when I first got famous. You know what I realized? This one fan right here on the street corner is not all my fans. I had to realize it because I was like, well, I can't do that for that rationale. And then as I started going through it, I'm like, nigga, it's like social media.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's times I would put out an album and look on social media. I'm like, yo, everybody loves it. This shit is Thriller. And then when you count them, it's 100 people that said it.
Yeah.
But it seems like the whole world.
world,
Like
yeah.
it's not that. It's bigger than that.
Wow.
It is.
That's in your head.
But the thing that I'm looking at is, and again, I'm not famous, but the thing that I'm looking at
Kinda.
is,
That's what she said.
no, I'm not.
just
But the
hit me.
thing I'm looking at is this. It could be that one person who got a whole bunch of influence and you don't even know it, right? It could be that one person that you mistreat that one time that is cool with.
Well, you should never mistreat
I was
people.
about to say you should never.
Yeah.
I agree
Right.
with that. You
They
don't
may
wanna-
take it as mistreatment.
yeah.
But that's the whole thing. Perception is somebody's reality.
Yeah, you can't
right?
live your life like that.
So me and you
Yeah.
might
Can't live your life like that.
you might first become cool. You might say something you didn't mean nothing by it.
Correct.
But I take it a certain way.
Got it.
What if I'm cool with 50? Or what if I'm cool with whoever else that you got something going on with, and now we cross paths later on, and I'm like, oh, you hired him? He's a dickhead.
Yeah, but 50's
You
famous
understand what
too,
I'm
so he
saying?
knows how it goes.
Maybe, but I'm just saying this is
Yeah.
something that you throw out
That you
there
have to think.
that you got to think about.
Yeah, that's too much thinking.
And
No,
I was
I'm telling you, that's
yeah,
it's too
yeah,
much
yeah,
thinking.
and-
You can't live your life like that.
Yeah, and I was thinking that
Yeah.
too, Case, because I was like, man, for me, like what I've been really tapping into is the 4 agreements. And
Okay.
one of the biggest ones is never take it personal. And I was like, yo, I can't
'Cause
never
it's not.
because it's not a bad.
And see, that's one of my
Let me
biggest
tell you-
weaknesses actually.
Let me tell you a
I
story.
take
about
everything
that.
personal.
Let me tell you a story about that.
Yeah.
Dig, if you will, the picture. We in Oakland, California.
Yeah.
Touch Me, Tease Me was out. So this girl is in the front. So we doing a performance for a local video show. So this one girl's like, I heard you used to beat up Mary. Like she yelling out shit.
What?
And like, but she's yelling out disrespectful shit.
Wow.
I don't remember the. So she kept like she was being wild
She was
disrespectful.
what they call heckling you.
Yeah,
She was
but-
heckling.
and I didn't have no jokes. All I had was I don't come to your job kicking dicks out your mouth. That's all I had. Yeah, that's all I had. I
You
didn't
said
have-
that to her?
Yeah,
Nice one.
and I said it in Spanish, and I don't even speak Spanish. But wait, so check it. So my bodyguard goes to get her removed. How about somehow I forgot how the story, but she ends up backstage, and she was like, what happened was she was my biggest fan, and she just wanted me to notice.
She wants some attention. Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But you have to understand the psyche of people. A lot of times people don't know any other way. Because you got to think about, we
Yeah.
got childhood trauma.
Yep.
We have adult trauma.
Yep. Yeah.
That we haven't dealt with. So has everybody else.
So is everybody else.
And then,
Children do, because women use kids.
Yeah, but a lot of people-
Little girls used to hit you.
Yeah,
That means she like
to
it.
say that. Yeah,
and that's my thing. But if she never processed in her brain how to, she's going to keep doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And then when she come backstage, I love you so much. Bitch, did you?
you just said.
But that's real shit.
Yeah, that's very real.
But
Wow,
I
man.
saw that, and that shit changed because I'm like, because I wanted to curse her out so bad.
know you did.
And he was like, nah, I got it.
Wow.
And then when she finally, because she started talking to him.
Okay.
And his mom is a pastor.
Oh.
So he be listening.
He was back.
Unless it's time to
Wow.
start shooting.
Yeah.
Other than that, and he was like, hey, I had to ask you first, but she wants to come backstage. And she came backstage, she was like the biggest fan. Like she was falling out and shit. I'm like, why you do all that?
I would have piped her all the way out on purpose too. Though I'm talking about
What
whole.
does that mean?
Huh? say what? Say what?
Yeah.
You'd hit her with the love gun?
Sorry. Yeah.
They call me Dr. Love.
I'm talking about to the wall too, just on purpose.
To the windows, to the wall.
But here's the thing, real talk, as we have people that are interacting with us and there's an audience and they're looking at what we say and listening to us, you got to understand, like, this is a real issue and it gets worse as technology advances.
That's correct.
Because now you got one shot. You mess up one time and millions of people know it, right?
And
Look
it's
at
cancel culture.
Look at my guy who's going through it right now. I forgot his name, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Woo! You saw the latest news?
That's some bullshit.
But you saw the latest news
Yeah, I
today?
saw it.
Now they're saying there's multiple victims all of a sudden. He done got dropped by his
That's how it goes.
agency.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, he got dropped by
he
his
got dropped by
agency.
his agent and his publicist.
Yeah. So
Only
when
people that, didn't you say Marvel didn't drop him yet? Yeah, they coming.
now to me, what I said was, okay, there's got to be something we don't know because
gotta be, bro.
It's got to be because
It
if it
has
was
to
just
be.
that one allegation,
Them
anybody.
type of people, they know shit.
Yeah,
that we don't.
oh
No,
yeah.
you're
So,
right, that's true.
but that's my point. Like, if there was no social media and technology was not what it is, we wouldn't be knowing about that. He'd be safe.
He would be safe.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever.
But we wouldn't know.
And the correction is never as loud
As the
Never.
They'd be like,
never.
rape.
You know,
Oh, it was
that's
cleared.
not gonna be
Yeah,
on
he
front-
cleared.
That's not going to be on in front of backstage.
It's not.
Or Variety.
Correct.
That he was clear.
Right.
Just
No.
like Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
That she was completely wrong.
Right.
She loses
And nobody
the
said
trial.
nothing about it.
They said it. They did it. A clip.
No, they said it was in the back.
It was in a clip. One line. Oh yeah, nah.
Wait, they was like, he raped her. Nah, he ain't do that shit.
They,
Right,
how they
no,
go.
that's true.
So
They
that's-
never
yeah,
yelled.
that's
They
whack.
never yelled that as loud as they yelled.
That's true.
Yeah, that's whack, man.
Because
that's
there's
unfortunate.
nothing to be gained.
Correct from him
him being
There's no shock value from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm gonna get famous off
Yeah,
this.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's very unforgiving now, right?
Yeah.
So that one person, right, that can pick this up and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Such and such treated me, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now it's everywhere right now, though. Like, not
Well, that
tomorrow.
means that's God's will.
Right now. Like,
That
now.
means that's God's will for you. Because you can't avoid that. That's everywhere. And
that's
you
good.
know what I noticed too? This is what I noticed.
Wow.
People can't hurt you with shit you don't give a fuck about. And you know how niggas be like, yo, you always act like you don't give a fuck. Because I don't. And that's why when we do,
not,
they be like,
not even a little bit? You don't give a little bit?
maybe
Because I find that
sad.
hard to believe, man. Like,
No,
I mean,
no,
I
you know
know
why?
you.
Because I know what's real and what's not.
Okay.
And what happens
That's
is,
yeah.
if you, I almost said somebody's name, but I've seen people go viral for shit.
Yeah.
And in the comments arguing, and then for a week later they keep mentioning it, saying that it doesn't bother them. You just told all them people it bothers you.
When
If
you-
it-
yeah. If
yeah,
it didn't
most
bother
of the
you,
most
you
of the shit
wouldn't
I've
say
ever
it.
done, I did it in front of people because I don't give a fuck. I'm me. I did, nigga. If I took drugs, I took it in front of all of y'all. Now, what you gonna use again? Tell these people something they don't know about me. I've said it in interviews.
Yeah.
I did this. I did that. Now
You
you,
have.
can't use that against me
can't.
because
You
I
have.
don't give a fuck.
One of the things I
That's the
admire.
Eminem. That's the Eminem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, tell these people something they don't know about.
One of the things that I should be transparent for a second, you know, because
That means
you and
see-through.
I are very close. One of the things I admire though about you is that, and he's trying to teach me how to be this way, right? Which is it's hard, but if you watch Cases Unsung, right, and he talks about a couple of things that he didn't have to talk about. He talks about him being homeless, but
Yeah.
more impactfully though, he talks about, you know, being in the crib with drugs everywhere and all this stuff. And he said that on Unsung.
Yeah.
And when I was watching, even though I know the stories,
Yes.
I'm watching it like somebody who doesn't know him, and I'm like, Man, I respect the hell out of that. Like, for
Right.
you to be able to be that transparent about stuff
Because
that
I don't give a
people,
fuck. If I
that
did
people
it,
look
I
down
did
on.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people not like that though.
No.
That's the problem
A lot
with
of
the
people are
world.
not like that.
You're right.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like I've seen people like, oh, you don't give a fuck, bitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
get my good side.
You're right.
I don't give a fuck.
Right.
You care because you care if your kids see stuff. There's something you like, I want to see.
But here's the thing: there's certain things which I can't mention here. But I talk to my kids about shit like that.
Okay.
Because my kids,
He was like, nah, he's like, I'll go in, but my
that's
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
different.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
me trying to protect my kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
But as far as me,
Oh,
I don't give a fuck.
Got you.
But you had to learn after you became a father about that, though. Like, I know you had to have some crash courses because you weren't like that with no kids. You was probably like, man, whatever. But now,
Actually, I was like that when I had my first kid.
okay.
Wow.
Once I got, it's not so much about the kids. It's a combination of the kids and getting older.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I mean, you learn how to manage because there's no handbook on how to deal with fame.
No,
there's no
it's not.
handbook on how to deal with being a parent. There's no handbook on how to deal with having money.
Correct.
Especially when you've been broke all your life. Yeah. They don't tell you what to do with that shit. They don't tell you what to do with none of that shit.
don't. Right.
And so we just making our way, and that's why I said it was one of the first shows we did. I'm like, people be mad at their parents for mistakes that they made, but there's no handbook. They fuck up just like you've been fucking up.
Yep.
Yeah, and you got to look at them. People look at their parents as these figures.
Big-
No, they're
yeah.
fucking people.
Yeah.
They deal with the same shit you deal
That's
with.
true.
Same way how you caught your girl sucking dick, your dad caught your mom sucking a nigga dick.
Yeah.
Like it's real life.
It's
And
fair.
if you can get that in your head, it'll change a lot of shit about you. You have to look at everybody as a person. People deify their parents.
They do.
But
That's
your
true.
parents is fuck ups.
That's true.
Because their parents was fuck ups.
And yeah, damn. But that's
Yeah.
what life is.
Yeah.
That's what life is.
Experience.
Yeah, experience.
It's
You
learning.
don't fuck up.
Life is for learning,
Yes.
and the purpose is joining up with the Lord. Yeah, it's about learning.
That's it.
But we live in this world right now, and this is just my opinion. But we live in this world right now where
Don't say nothing light skin.
the most important. Who's light skinned? First, I gotta be light skinned to say something light skinned. You know what I mean? This melanin over here. You know what I mean?
Come on, Melanie.
Word up.
We
You
all
know what I
melanated.
mean?
We-
This nigga went on one vacation, now he not
Hey,
light
we
skin.
kissed by the sun, baby.
Hey, word, God. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what chamber you was in?
Don't
What
never
chamber
come
you was
over.
in when you decided you wasn't light skin, guy?
Chamber 27, you know what I mean?
That's not a
It
thing.
sounded, but you believe it though. See, I just said, oh, Chamber 27.
27.
Originally, like, okay,
Wait, I'm
I
like,
respect that, fam. You know what I mean?
Nah, what if
This
chamber
nigga gonna be
27
like,
was the devil's chamber?
Huh?
What if that was the devil's chamber?
I'd be like, I was
Yo,
just
we gotta go, guys.
No, I'd be like, okay, I was just testing you because it was actually Chamber 23, but I want to see if you know what you was
Now you
talking
can't
about.
test me,
Then I
dog.
get him and walk out, so you can't ask me nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
You a zigzag
That's what we
along.
do. That's what we
Nigga,
do.
nigga, you that
Yo,
throw out, nigga.
I got something for everything, fam. You know what I'm saying? What you want to
Zigzag
do?
along.
You know what I'm saying? And cut. Okay. Now, the thing about it though is this. One of the things that I noticed, and you're gonna really feel me on this from being on set, you too,
Correct.
being on stage, whatever. The number one thing people seem to care about is the stuff that don't really matter in real life. They care about your perception of them. They care about being superficial, making sure that they can categorize people based off their abilities to do stuff. And I look at it like, I don't know if people understand how dangerous that really is in today's world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For a couple of reasons. Like for you, I'm sure that being on set, because one thing I learned about being on set, to the point where I was so uncomfortable in my first set, which was back in I think February.
Oh, word.
I was so uncomfortable that I was standing in the corner if I wasn't filming like this.
You was soft.
I was
as
just
shit.
and Case will tell you I'm a congenial guy.
Yeah,
Like I'm a
yeah.
radio
Yeah, you was
personality.
soft
Like
as
I'm
shit that day though.
I'm everybody cool with me. I'm that guy.
Your
But
vagina was killing you.
I was literally I'll slap the shit. I was literally in a corner like this
You
because
just threatened me over the airwaves.
because
Hold up.
I don't know who to assimilate
Continue.
with.
You going to jail.
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's when you're on set, it's so many
Assimilate
different.
means,
It's
like weave into. Yeah.
it's so many different. There's so many different personalities and things like that are on a set, man. And when you're not filming, it's like you really don't even know people. And then when they say action, y'all best friends if you're good at what you do.
Good at what you do.
Or you
Absolutely.
might be best
And I
friends
was
with their character.
I was uncomfortable on set for the first time.
Yeah.
I was over here like I don't even know who to really deal with, talk to, like because I'm not the star of the production.
Correct.
So I'm over here like, well, you know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
weird.
That's the first mistake. Everywhere I go, I'm the star of that shit.
Fast. That's
And
fair.
there's been times where I'm like, no, that nigga, fuck that.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah, no.
okay.
Did you Two-Face, he'd be like, I'm the star. No, you're not.
Have you experienced something like that on any set you've been on?
Man, it's
No, he was the star, nigga.
What?
I just told you who I thought it was.
I'm saying, true, but I'm saying.
What's beautiful is that like all of the sets that I've been on, like with Black Lightning, Wu-Tang, and BMF, man, it's been like really family. It's like been like folks is like welcoming me with
That's dope.
open arms. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
On some,
But
like,
you go on them white sets. You're gonna be the colored guy.
You know what? Oddly enough, on NCIS, it was really.
I forgot you did NCIS.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. You did that too.
That was the big joker. That was the big joker.
Damn.
That was the big joker.
Now we're talking.
too.
Now we're talking what CBS. We're talking now
CBS.
we're talking.
Yeah.
We're talking Republican paper now.
Yeah, that's coming up on this Sunday. Yeah, at 10
Oh,
o'clock.
this Sunday?
Yes,
Bet.
airing this Sunday at 10. Yeah, man.
You on Los Angeles or you?
Yeah, the LA. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk real right now.
Yeah.
I've been watching NCIS Los Angeles since it came out in 2006. Wow. Right? I've watched every season, every episode. Wow. And part of it is because I really respect LL as an actor.
100%.
He plays Sam Hanna incredibly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I love the show.
He does.
But here's the thing that you notice about a show like that, though, right? Like, and I don't want to turn it into a race thing, but I want to turn it into a political thing.
in America.
Right? This is when you watch it and when you even when you watch people interviews, like when you watch the way that they do it, it's a completely different world than it is on the Power or
why do you
BMF.
think that is?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I can tell you, we're in America.
I know what you're
it's
gonna
a
say,
race
but
thing.
okay, well, not necessarily
America's
though.
built on racism. It's as American as apple pie. Nigga,
Do you
are
feel
crazy?
like being on the set of NCIS was more professional, was more elaborate than being on the set of BMF?
They had better food.
Like
You
real
know
talk.
what? Wu-Tang had better food.
Nigga, I'm showing up.
I was like, yo, we were eating lobster. I was like,
Oh, yeah, that's
yo,
RZA. That's RZA all day.
This is
Damn.
crazy.
That's RZA.
Yeah,
Yeah, all day.
lobsters, goat, steak. I was like,
Oh, you
yo,
can
wow.
keep the goat though. I ain't eating that.
Yeah,
Nah,
I want
nigga,
to mess with the goat.
lamb chop, nigga.
Well,
fuck
yeah, lamb
you,
chop,
nigga.
lamb chop.
No,
Yeah,
lamb
yeah,
chop.
yeah, lamb chop.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
that's
goat.
that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
different to say goat though. I don't want to say goat. Just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But
yeah,
You
man.
niggas eat pussy. That's the niggas the same shit.
again, we're losing sponsors as we speak, but we will get
But
some
the
more back. I
sponsors eat
promise.
pussy
Yeah, they do.
But they don't want to hear you say they. Okay, anyway, so talk
because
about
they
that.
eating
So,
somebody
yeah.
else's pussy except their wife. That's why.
That was.
But y'all didn't
I
hear
have
that
nothing to do with this guy right now. I quit.
They see you, nigga.
No, but talk about that because
Yeah.
that's a good question.
It's a great question, and I think because NCIS is a machine,
Yes, it is.
they were moving like it was like this, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
The press that's different.
Yeah, it's the press that's different.
So when you say like a,
questions that you get
when you
from-
say
from the press,
That's what's different.
That's what's
when you
that
say
is-
it's like a machine, is it more structured?
when I say they have a time. I feel like they have a time.
Their budget is bigger.
Yeah, their budget is bigger, and they have a
if
time
we fuck
frame that
up,
they work-
we gotta lose more
More
money
money.
than them motherfuckers. Yeah,
Absolutely.
And
So
this
they're
is the
like-
last season for NCIS Los Angeles
sure
too.
is.
This is the last season.
It is.
Okay.
So I've been watching like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what's happening? I love
Did
that
they
show.
mention me?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
God damn. Okay, I'm just checking.
Because you say pussy too much, they weren't gonna talk about shit.
Because they pussy. That's
They
why.
weren't gonna do that.
But stretch. I know they pussy.
Yeah, they was like, nah, it was CBS money, nah, bruh. We're
CBS.
not fooling with whose case. We're not affiliating with. No, but
Yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to protest.
But no, it's just because they have the time frame. I knew that they had a time that they had to be out. There's like, this
Okay.
is our rap time. I've never heard that before. Like this
they have a rap
Yeah,
time.
it was like, all right, we got to be out by 6. I was like, wow.
Okay, I've never heard of that either.
Yeah.
Now I'm new in acting,
Yeah.
but still,
You don't get-
all the
that's-
productions I've been in. We was shooting till 2, 3 o'clock in the
3
morning.
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Until well,
that
Black
was a
Lightning was
nigga-
different. Black Lightning was different too.
Yeah, that's a nigga uncle's garage.
No, like the people.
I've been there. I've been in nigga uncle's
yeah,
garage.
we
Nigga,
back.
Nah, the
listen,
production-
dude, tell me about
Yeah.
it, nigga.
Dudes, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's,
so
that's where you get your shit up.
Yeah,
That's where you figure out
that's
who you
where
are.
figure out who you are.
But you know what
You're
else
like,
I
all
noticed too with shows like that, with shows that have the success like an NCIS Los Angeles.
Yeah.
First of all, the cast been working together for 20 years almost, right?
Yeah.
So they automatically have a different level of understanding
Camaraderie.
and
Yeah.
camaraderie. They
Yeah.
they automatically do that.
That means fellowship.
Right. So you have that too. But then on top of that, it's the behind the scenes people.
Yeah.
They got the same crew members they've had for years.
This nigga was an intern getting out of high school.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Intern in his
Exactly,
senior year.
exactly.
And now this nigga is 30.
Yeah.
With 3 kids.
Right,
right. He's DP
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
DP.
Todd.
Yeah.
That's Todd.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah.
Fucking Roger.
Yeah. So
you
I
fucking
mean,
really did it.
So there's that too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Where
yeah.
you know, but yeah, it's interesting to talk about the differences.
Yeah.
In those type of productions, right? I mean,
And people, and they even mentioned it. Like I also was blessed to be on the Wonder Years. You know what I'm saying? I was the voice. I was Don Cheadle's voice stand-in. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Is that still on? I watched the first.
Yeah, the first season. This was season 2. We just shot season 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's dope
So
as
that
shit.
was a blessing. I was on that every day though. So
Yeah.
I was in school. I was in film school. For me, that was film school for
Yeah.
me. Because I'm watching the DP. I'm asking questions. I'm asking Saladin, who's the showrunner. I'm asking the creator. I'm asking him, like, man, how did you get this greenlit? Like, what? He's giving me the whole rundown. I'm like, wow. And then Ken Winningham, the director, he's like one of the producers, and he did Moesha, and he was just giving stories about all the stuff that I'm like, wow, man, this dude is just giving game.
Yeah.
And I'm just soaking it all
All
in.
of it.
Yeah.
I want all of it. I want
Give me
all the
of
game.
it.
And I was
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
Life is for learning.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
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 So one of the years there was some, once again, they were like, all right, we had EJ, he's the young cat, the 13-year-old boy. They were like, all right, he has a pumpkin. He has to be done by certain times. And if we haven't hit that mark, then we
Oh yeah,
we
they
lose
go to
money.
jail over that
Yeah,
shit.
facts.
Yeah. They go to jail
Oh,
over
like
that
labor situations.
Labor
Okay,
situations.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
shit. Yeah, not China.
Yeah.
No disrespect, China. It's okay.
And you know, anybody who knows how productions work, it's never on time because you have
not.
stuff that happens. You know,
Yes.
you gotta fix this, that, and the third,
All
and
the
you
time.
you gotta plan for stuff that's not planned for, right? Yeah, that type of thing.
That's a fact. And so people be like, so why they're like, well, why do you get there at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning and you don't start shooting until
Till 4 p.m. Right? I had to get used to that too.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a hurry
And
up
let me tell
wait
you,
game.
so the first role I played, I was an Uber driver. And I got a story to tell, which is on VH1 now, by the way. Make sure you check it out. Shout out to Sean Hardy and Smoothfield. Anyway.
Yo, can you drive me home?
Yeah, no. You got to go
Nigga, you
to,
Uber
open
driver.
your app.
Nigga, drive me the fuck home.
Open your app. But I was an Uber driver.
Word,
And it was a really quick role in episode 1. But I showed up to set and did not know that it was going to be
I
like.
couldn't tell you that one.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now I'm seeing how this works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you get to
shout out to my
really-
homeboy. The showrunner is my homeboy, and it was cool to sit there and watch. I got to watch him and how to figure. I was like, oh, this is crazy. All the stuff that go into this.
Oh, man.
And then it's like the action part is this
that
long.
that long. That's
Like,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Like my scene took 35 seconds to shoot. I'm like,
And you been there for 7
I've
hours.
been here all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the next one I played a club DJ.
Oh, word.
In a movie called Under His Influence with
play a record.
with Cynthia Bailey and Sydney, who plays in BMF.
Oh,
Sydney's the main
yes,
character in the movie.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
Wow.
we shot that. We shot my scenes. I got there at like 7:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
We shot my scenes at about 3:15. Shot all
that
my
shit piss you off?
No, I thought it was dope. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you why I thought it was dope.
I never thought it was dope to get somewhere.
You, of course,
7
you know, because
o'clock.
you're a spoiled brat. You've been
No, I'm not. I
you've
just
been
learned.
famous
I
since you was
learned.
22 years old. Like, what are you talking about? But here's the thing. Let me tell you why I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
First of all, when I got there, and doing wardrobe, makeup, they feeding you and all that kind of stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. But when we shot the scenes, it was like 3:45. I got there like at 7:30. But learning everything they got to do
Yeah.
to set the scene up. Because we
Nigga,
shot
that-
it. We shot
I
it in
learned that
Rock
from
Steady.
your
Shout out to
videos.
everybody,
That's-
bruh.
yeah.
Nigga, they'd be like, yo, we gotta set this up. Be back in 3 hours. Motherfucker, just put the camera.
Man,
I know,
nah,
you
they-
thinking, but nah.
When I
nigga.
tell you, listen,
It's
while you're watching
yeah.
right now, when I tell you the intricacies of the
Yeah.
stuff that you see, the
It'd
finished
be
product,
little shit like,
Man.
we need to put this here.
Right.
And then it'd be somebody like, you know what I think? That's how they talk.
and then
you know what I
Desha-
think?
and then
This
Desha-
always-
and
you know
then
what I think?
right, and then Deshaun Hardy is such a Deshaun Hardy is yeah, and
shit.
and Deshaun Hardy and Marcus Smoot are such perfectionists that if the shadow is showing wrong,
well, you can't
they're
get
like
a shadow.
nope,
There's
like
no
whatever. And
shadows
I'm like,
in
oh
real
shit,
life.
I would have thought of that. Like I'm looking like I didn't even see that shadow.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No,
But
really.
no, there's a shadow on Jay's forehead.
You know
like,
what I noticed?
I was like, this is
If
crazy.
you look at
super
shit
crazy.
from like the 60s, 70s, it'd be giant shadows. I'm like, these
Yeah,
niggas didn't have
they
lights.
didn't
They
have
didn't-
lights.
yeah.
They didn't have lights.
They didn't have
Yeah.
lights.
Nigga, it'd be like the biggest shadows. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I
They
like
just-
watching old shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just to see.
Nigga.
When you see that.
No, I
yeah.
just love that shit.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm like, nigga, these shadows. See, I'm jaded
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
filming
From
video.
filming,
yeah.
But if
Yeah.
I never did, I'm like, this shit is the greatest shit ever.
So while
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
while we're
That's
talking
dope.
about the cinematics of things, another thing the audience members would probably love to hear about is when a person watches a scene, right? Like we watch the scene. Let's say we're watching the scene in BMF.
Yeah.
We all outside in the park.
Yeah.
And what you see is the same scene, and you see cuts in different angles. Please tell the audience how many takes.
They know
How
from
many
Ray J's hat.
times
Once
you have to
They
do
know from
that
Ray J's hat.
in order
That's
to
what
get
they
the
like.
like?
They say, oh,
yeah, it's different.
Like talk
But
about the
The name is
dynamic
script
behind that.
supervisor.
And that's, you know what, the beautiful thing about that piece, once again, is like, hey, you know what? doing the independent films, doing the student films prepares you for, because it's like, all right, you doing a student film, y'all in somebody's garage, and that's the uncle, and he said, all right, y'all got 2 hours to shoot this, and you're like, oh snap,
Yeah.
you do 2 takes,
Niggas ain't done yet.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
right,
Yeah.
And then on like a Black Lightning, he was like, cut. He's like, oh man, this is take 6. Like, what is he trying to get, bro?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But they're like, okay, we want to get this angle. We're trying to get this from the side. We want to get your close up. We want to get your, we want to get the wide. Yeah. Then somebody get an idea. Oh, well, let's add. Okay, let's do another take. Yep. And it's like, but NCIS, once again, they were like, we got 2 takes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Now, see, that surprises me.
Yeah.
machine.
I would have thought of NCIS and be like, how many ever takes it takes, like to get.
Nah, because you bring new motherfuckers, you never know who do what. And we be here all fucking day.
It was kind of scary because it was like, oh snap! I'm thinking, 2 takes. That's
when
it.
you see who went before, you like, so wait, you ain't gonna do that no more? yeah, that's for real.
So that's real, and it was like, and they were shooting 2 episodes at a time too.
What? I didn't know that either.
Yeah, man.
It's
They were
called
shooting.
tricks,
Yeah,
nigga.
they
We
were
juggling.
shooting 2 episodes at a time.
I
What?
knew a
Yeah.
shit they used to do.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so let's talk about that because that's difficult. Because
That
now,
is-
let's say you're LL and you got lines.
First of
You
all,
got to toggle
no.
in your mind between 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and the lines that go with them episodes. Like, talk
I
about
can
that because I
imagine.
didn't know they did that at NCIS.
Yeah. Well, I know that I wasn't in any scenes with LL, but like I know he was shooting. Like he would shoot that scene over there, and then they would bring him back to the. It was in the same
For 2
building.
totally different episodes.
It was happy. It was the same building.
Yeah.
Thank God it was in the same building. But yeah, come back to another scene.
Wow.
And his acting coach was there with him.
Okay.
And she was like, yeah, let's
you know
run
what
these
else I
lines
learned?
again.
What helps
Let's
you with
run them
that?
again. Let's run them again.
Your setting will snap you back into
It
what the
totally
lines
was.
are.
Yeah,
I learned that.
That's facts.
Yeah.
And he
Once
locked
you see
in.
the
Once
set,
you see the
be
set,
like, okay, I'm back here.
Yeah.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, like walk people through how much it takes, how many takes it is necessary. Like
Yeah.
how much does it take to get one scene done
Yeah. Wow. So I remember we did that Freaknik scene.
at NBMF?
Oh, hold on, wait,
yeah.
hold up.
Well,
The
Freaknik
freaking
scene,
scene.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's that scene in the part when
I thought he was
about to get his
because he was
head.
gonna put the name on the
Yeah,
bullet.
yeah.
But I thought niggas about.
So
about some
you've
freaking
seen that
shit.
scene. You've seen
Wait, I
that
thought
scene.
niggas about to tell me about freaking. My bad.
You was
My
probably
bad.
was you there? Now we'll go there later.
Hulu.
We'll go there later.
Yeah.
No, talk about that scene.
So
though.
yeah, so we shot that. Man, it was hot. And I think that was the pressure. The pressure because it was so hot. So they were like, all right, we need to get this wide.
Cameras overheating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cameras
I've been there.
overheating. People were passing out, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. People.
Damn.
That was 20 people who had heat strokes that day. Yeah.
Did y'all film that in Atlanta?
We filmed that in Atlanta, on Clark, Atlanta.
Pass out a freaking.
Oh, you filmed that at Clark?
Yeah, we filmed at the Clark.
Okay.
We were on the campus. Well, the campus of Morris Brown. We
Morris
were on
Brown, okay,
Brown's campus.
okay.
Yeah, so we shot the wide. He got the wide. Then they got the close up, and then they got the extreme close up.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate that
ECU.
shit.
Yeah.
And this is
They
a
be like, yo,
scene.
one more.
Yeah.
And this is a
One
scene.
more, yeah.
I've had one more for 4 hours before. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah, one more.
I look the same.
Nothing's changed.
And
I
this,
hate that
and this
shit.
is a scene that lasts maybe 35 seconds, 40
not even
seconds.
Yeah, not even that.
You know what I mean?
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you're
35
shooting it
seconds.
for 5-6 hours.
6 hours. Yeah.
These are the things that you don't know about
Yeah.
watching the TV shows you love. Like there's so much that goes into it, especially when it comes to these angles, this lighting. You know, they want you to. Oh, I know something else I want you to talk about too.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of times, and you're gonna love me for this because I'm bringing you in. You're watching TV and you'll see
what she said.
you'll see an angle from back here. Ignore him. You'll see an angle from back here, and you could tell that the words that are coming out are not really what's being spoken right then.
Like on TNT, back. There's hot fudge.
But it happens on every
And I
TV
know Eddie
show.
Murphy was like, that's some bullshit. It's bull fudge.
Then they'll
whole different voice,
It's a
nigga.
different voice.
Then they'll cut back to him actually speaking. This happens on every TV show you see.
Correct.
Explain to people what that is, how you redub that stuff, and
Yes.
how that works.
So that's called ADR.
Yep.
Audio digital recording. It's like when you have to go back into the studio or go into a recording studio and record over what you had already done in that scene, but now you have to almost recapture it. And sometimes your voice doesn't sound the same. Sometimes it does.
Sometimes the timing's a little off.
a little bit off. And it's like the once again, it's for an actor, it's beautiful because it's like, now I got to tap back into that moment, into where I was, what I was thinking, what I was feeling. And that, man, that's the work.
Yeah.
That's the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, very rarely does it match exactly.
Very rarely.
So you'll see.
Especially on TNT.
Yeah, and especially
on TNT.
like even on this
Eddie
past
Murphy,
Sunday's
yeah, man.
episode of Power. There's a scene where I think Toya is talking to somebody, and they're filming from behind her, and you can see her mouth moving, but it don't match the words. And this is Power now, right?
First of all you niggas watch karate movies. Get over it.
Well, that's
that's the classic.
That's real shit.
That's what we grew up on that. I was like, and that was
but
beautiful.
that ain't. We ain't talking about that.
So the risk.
But this is something. ADR is a real
It's
thing,
a
and
real
you'll go
thing.
do ADR like a month after the scene is
Did
shot.
you had to do it?
I had to do one ADR,
I didn't do
and
that
what
shit.
it was crazy.
But here's the thing: they pay you for it.
Yeah.
They weren't trying to pay me. No,
Yeah.
not enough.
Okay.
I'm like, nigga,
You know-
no, I'm staying home.
Yeah, funny story. You know Isaac, my boy Isaac, plays Diamond in Power Book Force. He was talking about some ADR, and they shot in Chicago. He was already back in LA like a couple of months later.
And I done moved on.
And he done forgot some of the
totally
and had
forgot.
to go
That's
do
what went back to
ADR.
your ex-girl.
So they let you watch the scene on the screen, and you're like, oh, okay, I remember I said blah 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 blah.
Correct.
And you go record your stuff, and that's why what you see on the TV is you'll see somebody's mouth kind of moving, but it's from back here.
Yeah.
But then the words don't really match. That's what that is.
Yeah.
And a lot of people wonder about what that is.
What that
you know
is,
what I mean?
yeah.
My kung fu is better than
You
yours.
ever watch the behind the scenes for the Cosby Show? They say the only person who always nailed it and never messed up was Felicia Rashad.
Really? I didn't know that either.
He said she never made. She said one time.
I'm gonna tell you who she could have nailed.
Through the.
You talking about the scenes when she was like reading people like.
But she was like when they have to do the ADR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was even in her role. She never messed up. Wow. She usually does
her,
joint in
yeah.
one take.
Wow.
Except once when she was pregnant and what you call it.
Pregnant by who? Say my name.
Because
I talked myself into that. Oh, I remember that.
She remembers all her lines.
That's crazy.
That's dope.
ADR, she's never. It's been off.
Cause you can.
So how you nail that?
Yeah, every time, like.
For 9 years, for 10 years, was it 9 years?
9.
That was more than that.
And every time.
And how do you
because
not nail me, Felicia?
it's so
I made myself
intricate.
so easy to love.
Like it's so intricate that if you're not on the millisecond, you can see it.
Yeah, you can.
If you're looking at it,
Yeah,
you can see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then some of it is pristine though, because
Yeah.
in some movies you'll be like, man, like you can't even tell it was
I've
ADR.
never seen it pristine.
You haven't?
Ever.
Oh,
Now explain to the audience.
TNT, they don't give a fuck.
Well,
It'd be Eddie Murphy be like, hey, so yeah. I'm like, nigga, them shit don't even match.
Yeah, TNT,
they don't get no fuck.
They don't. Yeah,
I think they got their own team of motherfuckers.
No, they actually do. Somebody was telling another actor was telling me, he was like, well, I'm not sure if it's TNT, but they do have people who do like ADR sessions and they pay them just
Yeah, they like scabs.
Yeah.
They like scabs.
Now explain to the audience why ADR is necessary. Like why do they have to do ADR in the first place?
So like, you know, like even with the BMF scene, we were outside, so it was ambulances and it was
Right.
like so much noise going on.
Yeah.
So they may not be able to catch exactly what they needed to catch in that scene. So they're like, okay, you know, we got to.
Somebody like Case
Or the winds.
right.
Or the wind. No. First of all, don't do these people like that. What I was going to say, sometimes it could be the wind in the microphone.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Damn. Cut. Shit.
Pussy fits every situation. That is my response to that.
But that
That's
Yeah.
So
Look,
you-
say something.
Outside
And watch pussy
noises.
fit.
Outside noises.
and that's what I wanted you to understand because I know
About
that
pussy.
now you're gonna
See?
go watch TV like, oh, I see what they're talking about because
They
people
talking
know
about pussy. Come on, keep on. I'm telling you, nigga. Don't do this to me. I got this. Come on.
And so so I have not yet. I would love to, but I haven't worked with Tyler Perry yet. But I heard like he gets one take.
Wait, what?
One take.
To
Or
do-
sometimes 2 takes.
I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Go ahead. Keep
That's
going.
how he does all his
I'm gonna
productions?
tell you why. Keep going.
Yeah, man. That's he runs a very tight ship, and it's like so he's moving. He's like, okay, we got because they have 3 cameras, 3 or
Right.
4 cameras.
Right.
He's like, all right, let's get it. If you got it, all right, cool.
Interesting fun
Let's
fact: who
move on.
started 3 camera shit was the I Love Lucy show
Oh wow.
in 1954, I think.
Yeah.
They were the first show to use 3
3
cameras.
cams. Wow.
But the reason why Tyler Perry does that, because we, as black people, we're not so much interested in the getting the exact words. Because I've noticed that with producers, we're interested in the feeling.
the feeling.
Because we feel.
That's a good. Ooh,
They hear, we feel.
Wow.
And even with music,
That
when
makes
you work
sense
with
to me.
people
That
like
makes- wow.
Diane Warren and
Yeah.
David Foster, they want every word, every line to be perfect.
Perfect. Yep.
Black producers, I know that if the feeling is right, nigga, come up out of there.
Go.
I'm like, yo, I don't like that. We don't give a fuck. Get out.
That's what it felt.
Yeah.
And he comes from plays.
He does.
Yeah, that too.
That's true.
Yeah.
So he like,
Ain't no
yo,
takes on play.
I don't have.
Ain't no takes on plays, nigga. If you fuck up, you fucked up.
I got 10 days,
10 days to shoot it. That's facts. That's
Cause
real.
only got one night in town. Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, man. So that's the intricacies of that space, which is kind of like sometimes it can be a little unnerving.
Yeah.
As an actor, you like,
Yeah.
damn, I only get one. Especially if
You better kill it.
You better kill it.
Yeah.
So you better that first one. You better come ready.
Come with it.
Come ready.
Yeah,
man.
she said.
Because that's one of them things, man. Like when you look at those situations, you're like, wait a second, because as an actor,
Yes.
as a singer, as a performer, period.
Yeah, period.
You're gonna find something wrong with what you just did, no matter what.
yeah.
The audience might not know, but you're gonna know.
You
like,
are.
damn, I could have did that better. But it's a rap. Like, it's
Yeah.
ain't nothing you can do.
Ain't nothing you could do.
So you better give it.
Who you telling nigga on stage live, nigga? Show's over. Bye.
Yeah, but you be like, damn,
You
I
get
missed
one
that.
take, nigga. You get one time
yeah,
to fuck this up.
yeah. But that's the beauty of it in a way too.
That
though.
is.
I could be in my room like, nigga, I'm gonna kill my throat.
Yeah.
No, it was a good show. Fuck you.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's kind of the beauty of it though, because what it does is it makes you understand how important this moment is. Right? Like you got a moment. And if you don't tap into that, if you hold something back in that moment, you lose.
You lose.
It's got to all come out right now. And
Right.
that's what I love about acting so
too.
far.
Me
Is
That's
that.
also what she said. She didn't say the acting part.
Is there a role that'll make you cut your hair?
Man.
Wow. Let's see.
That-
King Carter, but damn it, it really
Yeah. I cause you
Lou Gossett. Fiddler. What if they wasn't to play Lou Gossett? I took a picture with Louis Gossett last
I was
year.
about to say, I probably would, man.
And I just-
Because
yo, hold up. And y'all look
he's
alike.
a legend, and that's a beautiful thing.
I
I'm
never
like,
noticed
bro,
that.
that's
To,
dope.
no, dead serious.
Oh,
To just
wow.
now.
Yeah, you do look
I'ma show you
related.
the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you do look
the
related.
picture I took with nigga, they look alike.
Wow, that's beautiful. And I
Yo.
would be honored. That'd be an honor. Because
Yeah,
first
he's
I was like,
dope.
hell no, I wouldn't do it.
No.
I'm never cut.
Nah, he's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you've been
Dope.
dread for how long?
Man, 20 years.
Yeah, that's
You
Yeah.
got 20 more. You can grow them shit
Yeah,
back.
yeah. Somebody
You
else
can't
said that.
grow
They were like,
Louis Gossett
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Well, excuse me, Louis Gossett Jr.
Right.
Louis Gossett Sr. I don't know what he did.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. But
But
you're
yeah.
right. That-
Damn.
Shit, I cut my hair off to do. Well, we'll talk about it. I ain't gonna tell you what I was doing.
Because my
but-
dream role was Bob Marley. Like I've
Really?
I've always wanted to play Bob Marley. Yeah, but they somebody's,
Bob Marley
somebody's playing. He's
was damn near white. He had a white daddy.
Yeah.
Huh?
We'll go with Louis Gossett. Bob Marley's dad is white.
He is white.
Like white or
He's
light
a white
skin?
man. No, he's a white
He's a
man.
white
I did not know that.
How did you?
I did not know
Have
that.
You never seen Bob Marley?
Yeah, he don't look white to me. He's like
No, he looks like he has a white. He's like a DeBarge. He's
Okay, I
super
didn't know
light.
that. I didn't know that.
His dad is white.
You've been seeing paintings of him.
I seen videos.
I seen
of him.
videos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
videos
seen-
too. Yeah.
Nigga, invest in a nigga. Don't do that, man. That's the fuck is wrong with you. You know what?
Wow, that's crazy.
That is. That's
It's not
interesting.
crazy because we found this out in the 70s.
It's kind of crazy a little
It's
bit.
not. Join us in.
I didn't know that.
That's yeah.
But that says more about you than it does us.
That's fine. I'll take that too.
We live in Ashanti.
American Ghetto, your first movie?
Products. It was the first film that was
Nigga, you didn't know that?
on screen.
I know.
That I was in on screen. On screen. Yeah, man.
You looked it up?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and that was an experience too because
That was that shot here?
that was shot here. And even like the audition process, bro, it was like we auditioned in front of like this group, a room full of people, and I was like, yo, I ain't never done this before.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, all right, you gotta
go.
bring it. They were like
In front of
bring
them,
it.
and
In front
everybody
of
watching.
them.
Like,
Right.
I'm better than him. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I love that shit.
But yeah, it was
love
like
that
it was like
shit's
that
a
rush.
rush,
It
dog.
was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. And then when they called me back, they were like, all right, we know we can't cast you for this role right here because somebody already has it. The guy who played what's his name? I can't think of his name, but yeah, he already got cast in the role. They're like, we got another role for you. And I was
Okay.
like, bet, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like, let's go.
You
Like,
know what
what-
I'm saying?
what we doing?
What we doing?
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. But like even that one, I forgot his name now, man.
Brody?
Not Brody, but the other brother who played. He's in Dreamgirls. He was also he can sing too.
Oh, Keith.
Keith. Yeah, Keith.
Oh yeah, Keith. Okay, I know. Shout out Keith.
Yeah, shout out Keith.
I know Keith.
Don't do that
What's
again.
up?
No,
What up,
don't
Keith?
do that
Robinson.
again.
Yeah.
Keith Robinson.
That's
yeah.
a cool dude
Yo,
right there.
Stop doing that. You fall into the matrix, yo.
He's a cool dude
He's
too.
super cool.
Super cool dude.
Because I was like, that was my first movie. So I was like, man, I was nervous as hell. And he saw me. He was like, yo, bro, like, you good? And I was like, yeah, man, this is my first time. He was like, bro, you supposed to be here. So
Dig that.
Oh, you wouldn't be here.
Dig that.
We put the most pressure on ourselves.
Man, we do, man.
I had to learn that.
Damn.
Because I'd be like, shit, I got to go on stage in front of all these people.
Right.
Nigga, just
let
Have you ever been nervous to go on stage for real?
Let me tell you something.
No, real talk.
No, I'm about to tell you some shit.
Okay.
If I don't have butterflies before I go on stage, which is once in a very, very blue moon, it's always a bad show. Am I lying? Like I have, to this day, if I have butterflies before I go on stage. I'm not nervous, but I have.
He's like, if I'm not nervous.
But remember, there's been times right before I'm like, yo, I don't feel no butterflies. Yo, this is gonna suck. But it only happens like once every few years. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm not feeling this.
Wow.
Damn.
No. Am I lying? Because that's the last person I talked to. Well, I don't talk to that nigga. I ain't got shit to say to him. But right before I go on stage, get that nigga a pound. But every time I don't have butterflies, well, to me, it's a terrible show.
Wow. That's so interesting. I feel you on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get nervous, butterfly, whatever you call
supposed
it.
to, though.
Every time before any show,
Yeah.
any stage play, any movie.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
Let me
bro.
tell you what, Mike Tyson said this shit before. He's like, yo, it's nothing wrong with being scared. I'm scared every time before I get in the ring. It's how you use it. And he said this.
That's it. It's how you.
Now, the time when he was talking to me about it, he was very high on cocaine.
Oh, okay.
And Hennessy. No, he told, when I saw him a couple years ago, I was like, I was on so much cocaine. I don't remember that night. But no, that's my nigga. But no, I'm telling you, he was like, I get scared. I'm scared every time before I go fight. I could die. He's like, it's how you use it.
Wow.
That shit fucked
That's
me
it,
up. When
though.
Mike Tyson was like, yeah, I be scared before fear is your friend.
Is your friend.
Because without fear, nigga, you would go jump off a roof.
No, I
You go
agree.
walk in front of a
That's
train
facts.
without fear.
That's facts.
You have to have fear. Fear
do.
keeps you alive.
It does keep you alive.
But you have to know how to use it to your advantage.
Right.
And he was like, yo, I'm scared to death every time I go fight.
But is there a difference between fear and anxiety?
I think it is.
No, he's a millennial. I'm out.
I'm asking the question.
Yeah, good night, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it is.
Why would you say that?
No, I think.
I'm asking the
Why
question
would you say that?
because maybe
In the 70s, it was only fear. Now it's the anxiety, it's agita.
You learn fear. Anxiety is in you.
You learn fear
learn fear.
from you touch that fucking stove, that bitch was
It's
hot.
hot.
so. The answer is yes. There's a difference.
No,
between,
there's not, nigga. Anxiety is some shit that people told y'all can get away with to get off from work, niggas. Let's move on.
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay, there was no anxiety in the 70s, in the 80s, in the early 90s. That shit just came about ever since 2000.
They didn't know. They didn't know how
Am
to
I lying?
diagnose it.
When is the first
You
time
sound like a
niggas
mad.
heard?
You sound like an upset ass old granddaddy
I'm
ass
not
nigga.
upset. I have no anxiety.
He sounds like
I
a
do
little
have
mad
fear.
ass. Man, why you drive that punk ass car over? He sound like that little old
Nah,
grandpa ass.
only anxiety
mad-
I've ever had is nigga, do not come fast. That's anxiety.
Is that
for your-
anxiety or fear?
No, that's anxiety. I'm not scared of this
Why?
motherfucker.
So there's a difference.
There's a difference.
When you fucking, yeah.
The answer is there a
There's
difference?
a difference.
Listen, millennial
My
guy.
question was, is there a difference?
I think there is.
I think
Yeah,
so
I'm
too.
scared to come fast. Are you anxious? You know what?
Anyway, let's keep going because he
Log into the website, ladies and gentlemen. We have a discussion about coming fast. Is it fear or anxiety? Or tune into our new podcast, WWW Balls.
Okay.
That's WWW Balls.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got film tomorrow morning?
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! What time?
Yeah, my call time is at 8 a.m.
Get that 11.
What? Yeah, that might not be a good idea, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to him over here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, man, we got to all go then. You know, Jason Louder is here. I just want to, the one thing I want to say to you, brother, is that your range.
Say it louder.
Your range
Huh? You
is,
see what I did there?
That was dope.
that shit was, that was awful.
Nigga, I'm trying here.
But nobody cares. Like that was,
Nobody cares.
you lost everybody. with
Nobody
that.
cares.
I was in a moment.
He lost somebody. He said serendipitous.
Damn. The one thing I want to say to you is this. Your range is evident already. And when I use the word already, I use that with a heavy feel to it, right? A lot of times it takes a lot of different recognized projects for somebody to have range in our vision.
Correct.
But you're way too natural in all the roles that I've seen.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that and move on and understand like that's noticed. You know, continued success is gonna be an amazing ride, bro, and we all here for you. You know what I mean?
Also, if I die, you gotta play me, but you're gonna have to cut your hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah, you have to cut your hair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean-
sir. I got you.
Yeah,
I dig that.
But I'm not gonna wish that.
No,
That's
no.
not happening.
Well, listen, I'm gonna die at some point.
That's
Yeah,
true.
well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Jay, where they can find you?
Like I'm gonna die to
I was
death.
trying to go there, so but
At some point, I'm gonna die to death.
Yes, sir. So I'm on Instagram a little bit more. I'm doing that. Let
me
Instagram
get that
more.
right now. What
It's
is it?
Jason.Louder.
I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? Tapping into that. Facebook is just Jason Louder, and then my Twitter is just Jason_Louder. Yeah. So those are the three places that I'm becoming more.
Jason C.
he didn't want to.
Yeah, Jason C. Louder. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
It's like Michael B. Jordan. Nigga can't dunk.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. Listen, continued success. You know what I'm saying?
King.
We appreciate it, bro. Keep doing what you're doing.
appreciate y'all, man.
You know who that guy is. Who cares? We'll see you next Wednesday right here at the Kickback Podcast. Be cool.
Love you, love you, love you.
Love
That was
y'all.
dope.
That was dope, bro. I want to stay longer, Sus, but thank you, bro.
I know.